go in there because there's no creep hanging out by the register saying, hey, Lucy, I'll get that for you today, don't worry about it. Not at all. So I've got Josiah coming up on stage, and then on deck I've got James. Hey, everybody.
Appreciate it. How are y'all doing tonight? Look at this is a lively crowd. I like it a lot. Anyone here grow up as a child? Any childs previously? Anyone else a child at one point? Yeah, I had me a childhood. I did. I was a kid for a while. Anyone else get abducted as a kid? No? No one abducted? Alright, cool. Then everything else I have today is gonna work. We're good. Alright, good. My parents did try to get me abducted. Yeah. Anyone ever get lost for a long time? Like suspiciously long? Yeah, I was 7 years old the day my parents left me at that Pizza Hut. It was not a good day for me. I think they were excited, you know. It seemed on their faces, it looked like life maybe got better the day they left that boy. You know. It was interesting because they were gone, and I was still there, and I was hungry. I know I'm fat now, but my parents, they kept me thin. They did. They fed me very little. They kept me gaunt. They kept me hot. Yeah. I was good. Yeah, I was model good. And we were at that Pizza Hut together, and my parents ended up, they all left, and they took all the kids and all the pizza that they cared about with them. And so it was just me. And I do remember I was real hungry because I'd only had the 2 slices. I was on a diet at the time. So I'd only had the 2 slices, and my parents, they boxed up the rest of the pizza for home. Yeah, they boxed up the rest of the pizza for later. And no, they did remember my little brother, they did remember my older sister, and they did remember the pizza box. So it was there for me to snack on, you know, I just had to make do. And I was young, but even at that age, I mean, you know you've been downgraded. I mean, at the simplest level, I've gone from a house to a hut, you know? Like at my house, I had a bed, and at Pizza Hut, I just had that table bed I'm in. And like at my house, I had a shower and a sink, but at Pizza Hut, I just had that like toilet thing that I did at that Pizza Hut, and it wasn't good. It was interesting though, because I was real hungry. I was surrounded by pizza that I couldn't have any of. There's arcade games there, which are like insert quarter, insert coin. I didn't have coins. So just reminded of, I don't have coins or parents or just anything this Pizza Hut needs for me to enjoy myself. And then my parents show up like 3-4 hours later, like, fuck, he's still here. And honestly, it's a little bit my fault. I feel like I let them down because they dressed me so sexy that day. No, I was priced to move. They had a free hot boy, hot and ready. Different brands. You can get a hot and ready at Pizza Hut? Not me though. Never me. Yeah, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. I watched a lot of children get abducted that day, not me. Yeah. No, I do value beauty, and I'll say it right now, it's a little weird. I come from a big city where we have things called values, and we have a little thing that I don't think anyone here is aware of called money. All right? And you know what money does? It makes you hot. Hot like me. So let's cut the fucking bullshit. Let's fast forward to all this tension where it's like, look at this beautiful man. Yes, I've had work done. Yes, I'm a beautiful man. I am dangerously, confusingly, for a lot of you men, hot. I look good, and that's at 35. Imagine me at 7. We took photos. No, I looked good. Keep it in your brain for later. No, money. Look, you know what? Let me just, honestly, I want us to be all be on the same page. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. You know? Hate me because my rich father, and I mean rich father, married a model. And the two of them, man, they trained me, they raised me to hate the ugly poor, and I do. I smell it. Y'all ugly. And I know, because money fixes it. And we're all looking at me, we're like, he's had work done. Yeah, I've had work done. You kidding me? Mostly just to reduce the size. Because every year, this it's a great pumpkin in my head. It just wants to be it wants to be big. But Papa keeps it down. Papa poaches all the best child surgeons. Are you aware of Shriners Hospital? Papa poaches all those surgeons for Shriners. Kidding me, looking as hot as I do. Every man here is like, am I gay? And no, it's just him. No other man. It's just him. It makes sense. It's androgynous, it's perfect, it's symmetrical, it's perfect. Let's get over it though. Got more stuff to talk about. I, of course, didn't stop there. You know, I used my eye for beauty to get myself a job in the Photoshop industry. Had a sweet gig, a big name inside of the CoverGirl advertising department. Yeah, that makeup, that's what makes a girl beautiful. No, okay. God tries. CoverGirl makeup helps. I make the women beautiful. Straight up. I know how to use Photoshop. Alright, and I'm known for it, which was why it was nuts when I got that government gig, man. It's good money. Weird shit, government gig. You get some weird fucking contacts and stuff. But I was working in the missing kids department. I was a little too good. I guess it's the classic difference between government man versus art man. You know, we had some creative differences. We agreed on most things. In their mind, the work was done when you cropped, had rotated, and cut and lit the children. The work's done. That's when you hit file save. I know how to use Photoshop, as I maybe previously mentioned. We want these kids to be found, do we not? You know what I mean? We want them to pop, 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 pop. And I will say, those abducted kids, we had something to work with. Those were all 8 and 9s, because they're pretty selective. You know what I mean? We had something to work with. And I mean, they looked good. You know what I mean? They looked like themselves on their best day, during the golden hour. On a perfect hair day, a lot of good sleep. They look just like themselves. Not to the parents, but the parents have a bias in this matter, you know? The parents just want them to look like their own kid. You know, better the devil you know. But that devil ain't getting found. You know, it's a limiting mentality. We gotta make them pop. So most of the parents, any parents that had a little creativity still in their hearts, what? Billy does look better with blue eyes. He'll be found. Make him blue. Make him blue. We're gonna find Billy. Make him blue. We all got along. It was those fucking runaways that fucked me. Cause I'll be honest, I didn't have a lot to work with a lot of the time. You know, runaways. Runaways? Yeah. No, a lot of times it just started from a different photo. Yeah, I used my own face when I was 7. Because, I mean, boy, girl, I mean, it's a good starter.
It's a good starter photo. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Money fixes everything.
Keep it going for Josiah, everybody. He's a great storyteller. There's a pool table